Kuzampala. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga workshops, Embassy of India, Thimphu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center, Yoga teacher, I'm KVSSN Murthy here. My true prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties in the whole Bhutan. So let's coming to the actually protocols for the COVID. After that we'll go for recitation. So here please remember, even though you are getting vaccines, please try to properly follow the physical distancing when you are in the crowds, and always try to cover your face, masks, and with the ear caps also. And coming to surfaces, don't touch any surfaces outside, and always try to carry your hand sanitizers whenever it is required. Please wash your hands, and do not count currency or papers by touching your tongue. And throat gargling, very important. So while using Estimadu powder, or while using Triphala powder, or you can use plain salt also to clean the throat. And next one is respiratory hygiene. Please remember, in this respiratory hygiene, important segment called steam inhalation. So paranasal cavities or parasinus cavities, it's a very important place for this coronavirus where it is actually hiding. So try to go for more steam inhalation, at least 3 to 4 times in a day. It will definitely cover the total passage in the respiratory tract, so that this steam inhalation definitely will kill that concerned viral cells. And next one is nostril drops, also very important. Use Anu Taila and Shadbindu Taila inside the nostrils, morning ones and evening ones. So that may be available through online or in the markets, but that is what we call Ayurveda herbal oils. It's especially for the clearance of the passages, nasal passages. And next one is like a sleep pattern. Please try to believe this technique called power naps. So whenever you are feeling restless, or whenever you're feeling tired or stressed, so immediately leave your work for at least 15 to 20 minutes and just go for power nap. While sitting also, you can do this technique to regenerate the body, or to what we call recompose your attentions again. And next important thing is cloves therapy, cloves powder and honey. So while using milk or while using hot water, morning ones and evening ones, also good therapy in management of throat level disorders, especially that will be caused by the excess of mucus and excess of phlegm. And vitamin A and vitamin D and zinc based diets also very important, which is available in the local fresh organic green leafy vegetables and fruits and mushrooms and milk products. When you have no allergy symptoms towards mushrooms and towards milk items, you can have them abundantly in your foods. And do not blindly depend on only carbohydrates. It will cause further destructions inside the body, especially diabetes and especially sluggish liver. And next one is home Ayurvedic or home kitchen remedies called turmeric and garlic and ajwain seeds and ilachi and cinnamon and cumin and rock salt and hing, pepper, jaggery. Then after that 2 healthy drinks called kada chai preparation and golden milk preparations, also very important and very easy techniques to keep yourself boosting and to keep yourself boosted up in immunity level as well as in the regeneration level also. And next one is local Shilajit and local cordyceps, also very important in management of many other diseases and disorders. And especially I can mention that Chyawanprash also very important. It is a composition of 45 different herbal materials. When you have time to use these practices, morning ones and evening ones, you can use. So coming to the actually recitation, this recitation actually belongs to the internal wind issues. So it is saying that Pittam Pangu, Kapam Pangu, Pangavo Maladhata Vaha, Vayunam Yatra Niyante Tatra Gachanti Maghavat. So it is clearly mentioned that inside phlegm and inside biles will be totally influenced by the internal wind. It's a kind of internal wind, means it's our breathe in and breathe out patterns only that will create a clear passage towards our internal wind. So it's based on the quality of your breath. It's based on the range of your breath. It depend on the purity of your breath. So when you are totally fit to take long breath-ins and long breath-outs, or when you are doing pranayamas with giving schedules, mudra mudras and bandhas. So once if your breath pattern will be all right, then your phlegm pattern and your bile patterns also will be all right. So it's all about the game of the internal wind. So because of towards your longevity or towards the immunity or towards your better sleep and towards your healthy life, so this internal wind will be acting as important factor. Also it is a very greatest and very primary nutrient to the blood. So try to learn this kind of breathing techniques, especially in your self yoga class or self practices, morning half an hour, evening half an hour. When you have time in your home, you can compose your half an hour session by equipped with this pranayamas also. And in this week we are seeing the pattern, the practices. So some of the easiest Ayurvedic practices for the arthritis. As we know that arthritis also because of heredity or because of lifestyle management, lifestyle, it's a kind of lifestyle disorder also. And sometimes it may be because of other issues called because of drugs and because of other elements also it can create this arthritis or swollen joints. So whatever you will be in the condition through heredity or anything. So immediately first apply this kind of simple home Ayurvedic remedies. Try to use mustard oil massaging on that affected areas. So you can choose like 100 ml of mustard oil and try to heat it on a pan. Then after that try to go for a good cloth, good cotton cloth, and properly put that cloth in that oil and use this oil massage technique on that affected swollen joints. This is very simple remedy. And next one is onion pulp and mustard oil decoction. Onion pulp and mustard oil decoction for the internal use, as well as the same practices for the external massaging. Very simple technique to relieve the pains. So immediately you can feel that change by this simple solution called onion pulp and mustard oil decoction form, or you can use this as a external massage also. So next one is very simple thing is called Trikatu preparation. Trikatu is what we call dry ginger powder and long pepper and pepper. So combination of it's available in the market. So you can use this one morning like 1 tablespoon in 100 ml of water, as well as in the evening 1 tablespoon 100 ml of water. So you can take this simple solution to clear the internal wind issue. This is a very simple and very effective home remedy. So today's our wonder home remedy is called custard seeds, custard plant seeds, and just go for the decoction form. So boil these seeds in water. If you will pour 200 ml of water along with the seeds and wait till this water level should come to the 100 ml. Then after that use this decoction form morning 20 ml and afternoon 20 ml and evening 20 ml before your meals. Before your meals means at least you have to give 1 hour time. So basically it will clear the intestinal passages so that your phlegm related issues as well as wind related issues also be calmed down. Very simple and effective home remedies for the arthritis. So tomorrow when we are meeting here at the same place for the same region, we will see still more good applications for the same arthritis. But based on the severity, don't depend on the self-medication. So immediately try to approach the doctor's advice, as well as traditional doctor's advice also, and as well as if you know any good yoga teacher who are having good knowledge about this Ayurveda practices and yoga practices, please consult them to get rid of this kind of disorders. And now let's join to the yoga class now. So based on the severity of your bone pains or joint pains or your convenient levels, so not all yoga postures are suitable to the participants. It may be suitable, it may not be suitable, but it depends on your convenience and depend on your health issues. But before beginning your yoga exercises, please consult physician and please consult yoga therapist also to take good advice. So let's join to the general yoga class. We are starting our sun salutations with the mantra chanting and the sloka and bijaksharas. So when you have your traditional belief to chant all those things, you can just follow, or you can follow only physical practices. Take a long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. Lift your both the arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. above to the head called Kailasha Mudra. Then from there slowly bring your Kailasha Mudra towards your chest called Anahata Pranamasana. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Hrim Hum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Stretch your arms forward for Hasta Uttanasana. Lift the arms up and once completely pull yourself up. And from here coming to Pada Hastasana, standing forward bending. But when you have your any issues, lower back issues, don't follow this one. Completely bend the body forward. And right leg is your back leg called Asva Sanchalanasana. Push your body down as well as forward. Lift your chin up. Stretch your throat and few seconds. Press your abdomen. And back leg straight on the toes and join your forward leg to back leg called Santulanasana or Dandasana. Then from here very slowly push your body down towards the floor called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana. Two palms and the chest and chin or forehead and knees and toes must come down on the floor. And push your body forward and lift your body like a lifted head cobra called Bhujangasana. Completely push yourself back, lift your chin. And back leg straight on the toes and push your body inside called Parvatasana, mountain triangle posture. And right leg is your forward leg now called Asva Sanchalanasana. So this is very simple exercise for the hip stretching as well as pelvic stretching. And lift your chin for a while. And back leg straight and back leg join to forward leg with breathe out called Pada Hastasana. Then lift your both the arms, Hasta Uttanasana. Once completely keep your body straight. From there once pull up and from there slightly put a back bend, Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana. Again keep your body straight. Pranamasana above to the head. Then very slowly bring your Pranamasana down at your chest level called Anahata Pranamasana. Then after that lift your arms with inhalation and with exhalation wide from the sides and keep them joined at your thighs. Then soon after that slightly wide your legs and lock your hands back and few seconds wait for your healthy breath. Then come straight. So as for our today's schedule we have stick yoga. Some of the posters, today's exercises may not suitable to the people who are having these knee issues or these ankle issues or who are having this kind of arthritis issues. But please remember, whenever you are doing any yoga pose, so first of all please do some warm up and check your convenience and check your exercise pattern also, what you are doing and at what level you are doing. So here in this yoga class generally we are doing general yoga. So when you have any doubts regarding these yoga exercises, you can put a comment under this video. So keep a long deep inhalation exhalation. So today we have like 6 hand exercises, after that 4 leg exercises, all in standing. So this is what we call very simple exercises for the arm stretching and for the neck stretching as well as for the lateral stretch and as well as for the forward bend. But the people when you have frozen shoulder, for them it's really helpful. But like anyone can easily make it right. Okay, keep your body straight, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, lift your arm up and keep your stick as a horizontal. Then after that turn your stick back behind your shoulder. So throughout this practice do not point your right elbow in front of you. So it should turn to the exact right side. Then open your left hand to the left side. Then very slowly move them straight and very slowly bring them down under your right elbow to catch your sticks below corner of the stick. Alright, now try to lift your stick from your below hand and few seconds keep observe your above hand turn and above shoulder turn. Then very slowly come back. Second count, lift and squeeze, then slowly come straight. Last count, lift and squeeze and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enough. Then very slowly come back, relaxation. So here do not specially change the stick position but change your hand positions. Above hand should reach below below hand should raise up and catch your above part of the stick. So here also once adjust your stick, adjust your both the hands. So if you have any balancing issues, you can create a small space between your legs also. Alright, so we are doing a forward bending while keeping the arm stretching, but take care while doing these postures. So with your above hand support, try to pull the stick down and completely lift the below hand up one, then very slowly come back. And the second last count completely down and stay for a while. Try to put your sticks on the floor. Few seconds, keep stretch your above hand and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and catch your sticks and very slowly release from the strain and relaxations. Enough. Then few seconds resting. Long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Then in this same pattern we have third exercise. We have a small back bend. So take care while doing back bends. Again lift your left hand up, catch your sticks. Then your below hand will be your right hand to fold your right arm. So keep lift your above arm up and give a maximum stretch on the above hand and try to lift your below corner of the stick so that your stick will stretch your above hand and your above hand can stretch your body also. Few seconds, stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 relaxations. Enough, come straight. Then soon after these 3 exercises, keep your stick vertical. Then after that, very slowly compose that like post stretches. So because of these postures, maybe hands may got some kind of strain. To relieve that strain, very simple exercise called shoulder rotations. And come back. One long slow inhalations and exhalations. Then after that, opposite side, same practice. Catch your sticks with your left hand. Lift your sticks up with the left arm. Keep it horizontal. Then turn your sticks back. Turn your left elbow. Point your left elbow exactly to the left side. And open your right arm to the right side and move it straight. After that, catch your sticks below corner. Then here, try to lift your sticks below corner up. 1. Then very slowly come back. Second time, lift 2 and come back. So last count, lift and stay now. Observe that deep pulling sensation around your left shoulder and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 relaxations. Enough, come straight. Then here, change your hand positions. Above hand should reach below. Below hand should lift it up and catch your sticks above corner. Alright, this time try to push your sticks down and try to give a small forward bend while lifting the stick and 1, then slowly come back. And the second last count, bend and stay. Try to put your sticks on the floor while throughout this exercise, keep lift your above hand up and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 relaxations. Enough, then very slowly come back. One long deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, and now this time your above hand must be your right hand and below hand must be your left hand, but fold your below hand. So lift your above hand up to give more stretch from the shoulder level to palm level. So here lift your below arm and stick up so that your stick will stretch your hand and your hand can stretch bend your body also. Stay here for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enough. Then very slowly release and relaxation. So here also you can apply that post stretches, shoulder ball movements, just clockwise, then after that anti-clockwise. Still, if you want more stretching, just go for your standing Checky challenge movement while using the sticks. 1, then slowly come back. Second count, completely rotate and turn and slowly come back. Third, last count, completely rotate. Then again slowly straight. So one long slow inhalation and exhalation. And opposite side, same practice. 1 and then slowly straights. Second counts 2 and straights. Last counts completely stretch and give further relaxation to the above back to body. Okay, fine. Take a long pause. So now we have 4 exercises for the leg twists and leg turns. So take care while doing this. So this will come under somewhat advanced balancing posture. So here keep your right leg forward and put your sticks on the right side but vertical next to the right leg. So lift your right leg up and few seconds check your balance, check your dress and check your convenience. So with your leg, try to catch your stick from outside. Again few seconds stay with balance. So once you will feel that balance will be okay. In that case only, along with the stick, lift your leg also. And try to observe that above structure of the stick. With that structure, try to turn your stick towards your left side to lift your right leg to the right side and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly come back. Relax, relax. Then slowly straight. Keep your sticks and down. And few seconds, relax your legs. So basically, it will improve the balancing mechanism, and also it will give proper stretch at the knee level and the hip level. Then opposite side, same practice. Take a long pause, keep your sticks on your left side, put your left leg forward and check your breath and check your convenience and check your dress. Alright, lift your leg up. From outside, catch your stick with the left leg. Then after that, lift your leg and stick at a time. Hold your sticks above part with your two hands and check your convenience and slowly lift your leg up, and as well as turn your stick more to lift that leg. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then slowly come back. Relaxations. Alright, then very slowly keep your stick down and few seconds give a rest to the legs. Take a long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. So we have last two postures. So keep your sticks exactly in between. So put your right leg forward so that your stick must come inside. And here lift your right leg again. So catch your stick from inside. Try to completely wrap your leg on the stick. Alright, so we are lifting the stick and leg at a time and lift this, and after that turn your stick towards the right side and hold sticks below edge with the left hand and lift alternate arm up, and few seconds give that extra stretch at your thigh level and knee level, ankle and toes, and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then very slowly open your arm and catch your sticks with the right arm. Very slowly keep your legs straight, and soon after that you can just go for your leg movement to give more relaxation from thigh level to toe level. Long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. And opposite side, same practice here. Here keep your sticks straight, but that is in between, and move your left leg forward. Then after that, left leg up and observe your breath, observe your dress and check your convenience. Then inside wrap your stick with your leg. Then here lift your stick along with your leg. Then after that turn your stick towards your left side, but catch your that sharp edge of the below part of the stick with the right arm to turn the leg more. And few seconds stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then very slowly wide your arm and catch your sticks with your left hand and very slowly move them down and rest from the postures, relaxations. Then few seconds relaxation. So basically these simple props can easily develop the agility as well as flexibility inside while doing the yoga practices. Okay, now coming to pranayama sessions. So after finishing your yoga postures, it is also advised to give a small break, small gap before adding pranayamas in your practices. So choose any convenient posture and choose any convenient surface. So be very flexible and be very convenient while doing any kind of practices. Okay, take a long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. It's also advised that to take like a sip of water also, small amounts of water, especially for the breathing exercises. So this is also recommended while if you are chanting mantra for the pranayama. But when you have your traditional belief, you can follow this mantra chanting or you can follow only physical exercises. Right, take a long deep inhalation, exhalation, and coming to chanting of mantra for the pranayama. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om समाधि तत्फलसिद्ध्यर्थम् आसनपूर्वकान् प्राणायामदीन् करिष्ये। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Then slowly keep your hands down and long, slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. So here, in this regard, I can again I will have to mention that this pranayam, sloka, and the mantra, the meaning of these practices are yoga exercises, postures are pranayam, breathing exercises are some advanced practices as well as meditations. Its purpose is not only for the maintaining physical health or material wealth. So it has a definite goal called spiritual upliftment. To reach that goal, one should be aware of the physical health and one should be aware of the mental health and social health, so that the next level of the spiritual health will be transformed through these three levels. So because of that purpose only we are doing yoga, exercises. In doing these practices, health is like a byproduct. Automatically health will be coming, health will follow if we have that kind of intentions, right intentions towards dharmic or towards karmic activities. So coming to the pranayam chanting, as we know that pranayam today, in this week we are doing two pranayamas. One is Bhastrika pranayam, second one is Surya Bhedana pranayam. Surya Bhedana pranayam itself saying that Kapala Sodhanam Vata Doshagnam Krimi Doshahut Punah Punah Ridam Karyam Surya Bhedana Uttamam. It is saying that internal wind level issues totally nullified because of this simple Surya Bhedana pranayam. Especially the facial structure, especially head structure errors, what we call wind level errors, because eye pains or ear pains or nostril pains or somewhat breath pattern imbalances, all caused by the irregular wind habits, irregular breath habits. So it will be totally calmed down because of the Surya Bhedana pranayam. But the people, what you are doing and how you are doing also very important. Because every pranayam must be performed with the bhanda and with the mudra also. Let's say some advanced level, but please try to learn all the techniques. And coming to Bhastrika pranayam, also saying that Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam and Kundali Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahma Nadi Mukhe Samasta Kapadhyargala Nasanam. So not only wind related issues but also for the bile issues and for mucus issues also be nullified because of Bhastrika pranayam, and also its nickname called Agni Vivardhana or Sariragni Vivardhana, metabolic riser or immunity riser. Okay, coming to the practices. So here I am doing first Surya Bhedana pranayam. Use your right hand last two fingers and right hand thumb to close and open the nostrils and turn your mudra in front of your face, so that obviously your right nostril will receive your right thumb, left nostril will receive your last two fingers of the right hand. But when you have any blood pressure issues or heart elements or any vertigo, like throwing sensations inside the head, so better to choose slow pace of doing or avoid the practices. And now close your left nostril and inhalation with the right nostril. Then very slowly close your right nostril and totally breathe out with the left nostril. Again inhalation with the right nostril. And exhalation with the left nostril. Again right nostril, breathe in. Left nostril, breathe out. Last count inhalation with the right nostril. And completely slowly breathe out with the left. Right, put your hand down and be very comfort and be very relaxed while doing the pranayamas. So when you have any issues at the shoulder level or at the neck level while lifting your hand, so whenever you will feel this kind of cramps or strains, immediately keep your hand down, give a small break, again resume the class. Then coming to Bastrika Pranayam, but especially when you have head related issues or ear related issues, do not immediately follow this fast pace. Generally we are doing a medium pace practices, but still it's a kind of caution. You can avoid the practices also when you have any severe issues. Keep your body straight. And it's a kind of sharp inhalation and slow exhalation, completely opposite side process of Kapalabhati. And we are doing 30 strokes in 3 spells, and first 10 strokes starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, a small break. Then after that again 10 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again deep long inhalation, exhalation. And third last spell starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then again long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So once you finish your pranayama exercises, you can choose concentration practices from the Trataka format, or you can choose dharana exercises if you know about the dharana very well. And once you will finish the dharana practices as well as Trataka abhyasas, still you can create some more time to give relaxation to the body and mind through power nap or through yoga nidra abhyas. And after finishing your total yoga schedule, create 15 minutes time, at least 15 minutes time to take bath, and further 5 minutes time to take breakfast. The timings depend on the practices, how you are doing and what you are doing. And in the afternoon, please see all the possibilities to take power nap before your lunch hour. So you can do this exercise, power nap exercise or yoga nidra, while sitting on the chairs also. Please try to learn this kind of technique to regenerate your body, to give more focus to the mind, to concentrate on your further works. Basically, it will improve the productivity from you. And in the evening, once you will be totally free from your all activities, and before dinner time, try to create 15 minutes time to half an hour time to do self yoga exercises, compose back bending exercises, and compose inverted postures and compose breathing exercises also. So when we are meeting here at the same place, same topic with the same region tomorrow, we will see still more good applications in Ayurveda for the same arthritis, and we will do chair exercises, chair yoga exercises also. Thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity, and stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.